Welcome back into Eye on Agriculture. I'm Britton Rucker. A new bill in Washington is hoping to attract more young farmers to the agriculture industry. 12 News Washington correspondent Molly Martinez reports it comes during an uncertain time for many family farms.
The farming industry is facing two major problems right now. The first one is age. The average American farmer is 58 years old, which means we're on the precipice of a wave of retirements with no replacements in sight. The second is cost. According to data from the Department of Agriculture, it costs about $226,000 to run a farm annually. But a new bill is hoping to solve both of these problems at once. The Student Loan Forgiveness for Farmers and Ranchers Act is an offshoot of a program that forgives loans for those who go into public service. The idea is to unsaddle would-be farmers with onerous debt so that they can have a leg up starting a farm. Senator Tina Smith of Minnesota, who's behind the bill, says already there are too many barriers.
One of them, of course, is lack of access to capital and just the cash that it takes to buy or rent land to get going or to purchase the equipment that you need. If you have a big student debt hanging over your head, it makes it even harder to put that cash together.
This legislation is not a part of the farm bill that is currently being negotiated. Senator Smith says right now it's a Democratic bill, but she's very hopeful that Republicans will get on board too. In Washington, I'm Molly Martinez.
Thanks so much for joining us for Eye on Agriculture. I'm Britton Rucker, and I'll see you here next week.